Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. I garden in Georgia, Zone 8A. For today's video, I'm at Walmart. I initially came here looking for bare root roses and surprisingly they still don't have them here. But I still want to show you what they have. Here we are in the first week in February. Alright guys, first up we have some daffodils. So this one here is the Expert Gardener brand. This one here, it just says yellow daffodil for $9.97. Requires full sun, and it looks like they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 daffodils in this pot. And now I'm not an expert on the daffodils, so I can't tell based on the flower what type of daffodil that is. But they have quite a few of them, and then they selling you the pot, so that's why you're paying $9.97. They have a whole section of it right here. Right next to that one, they have a smaller version, and again, it just says daffodil. This one, oh, this one says Titi a Titi? Oh, Tete a Tete? I am pronouncing that wrong. Woof. Okay, but you can tell what that is. Let me just kind of zoom in a little further so you can see what it is. It is a 1 pint for $2.97, and that's what it looks like. So this is pretty much $3 you're paying for. So if you needed this whole packet, it would be a lot of money, guys. But they are a smaller version of the ones I showed you earlier. And they have even more of it right here. Right next to that, let's see. This one just says a yellow tulip. So here are some tulips. I absolutely love tulips, but the first year, 2 years I started planting tulips, I was new to the South and I didn't realize they didn't come back. And on top of that, well, they do come back, but they don't come back reliably. And on top of that, these are like apples to these squirrels and these chipmunks that are running around in my yard. They will dig my stuff up. It made no sense for me to buy tulips anymore because it would just be a waste of money. But this one here, again, $2.97 in a pint. And it looks like it's a yellow tulip, and wish I could buy them, guys. $2.97 here at Walmart. More of the same type of daffodils I showed you earlier, and then after that we have some more tulips. So this one here, this one is a purple tulip. So based on the, well, actually no, this is a hyacinth, I'm sorry. This is a purple hyacinth, and again, they're all going to be $2.97 in the 1 pint. And hyacinths do come back for me, not as reliably, but they do come back and they show up somewhere in the landscape once in a while. So those are nice. I love those. I just wish that they were more reliable. And then right next to that, we have some red tulips. So they either had red or pink or yellow tulips. You see this one here. This is a pink tulip. So depending on the color of the pot, so you have a pink pot, you have a red pot, you have a yellow pot, that determines what color tulip you're going to have right here. Same thing over here, lots more pink tulips right here, and then even more hyacinths. So these ones that are barely poking out the ground, those are hyacinths, and different colors. Like this one here is going to be a pink hyacinth versus that purple one right here. More purple hyacinths right here. More purple tulips right here. So it's pretty much tulips and hyacinths right here. Oh, they have a white hyacinth here. This one is a white pot, which means it's going to be white. Quite a few right here, guys. It is the first week in February, so not much except for bulbs that are supposed to be blooming this time of year. Let's see if they have any more different types of tulips or hyacinths or daffodils. They have some tulips that come in a bigger container though. This is going to be a 2.5 quart. So they have these pink tulips in these pink pots, and the same thing with this yellow guy right here. They even have some ground cover. They have some ajuga, also known as boogleweed, and this again is $2.97 in a pint. I don't know if these are new or they've been sitting here since later on in the season last year. I cannot tell, but they're $2.97 here. And then right next to that, they have some Asian jasmine. Asian jasmine requires full sun, and it's a perennial. And if you're looking for a ground cover, these are two really good options. They also have some ground cover sedum. These, again, I have these in my yard, and these do really, really well. I mean, they were in the pot the entire of last year, and even through our snows and our storms and our winds, this thing still looks exactly like this. Sedum, they are kind of dainty, like when you know, they like to break easily, but they are quite tough. Again, $2.97 for a pint, requires full sun. And then they have some hens and chicks, $2.97. Again, requires full sun. Over here they have containers made easy. For $15.97, they actually have a mix of daffodil, hyacinth, and jumbo tulip, and in one container, and all you have to do is just drop it in your fancy container, because of course you don't have to, you know, worry about planting anything. Just drop the whole thing in your nice container that you have either in front of your yard or in your patio or in, you know, flanking your garage or wherever actually you have these things. These are simply just to throw in a container. It's nice if you don't want to do too much digging and playing around in the dirt, and just drop it in. And then also you're getting 3 different types of plants in one, so that is nice. But I bought my bulbs last year, and I kept them and I planted them. So you'll see those when I have my February garden tour. But this is not a bad idea if you don't want to do too much digging around. Just throw it in your container, and that's that. Alright guys, I am seeing some flowering trees. What do they have? They have dogwood. This is a red dogwood for $29.97, and it blooms in the spring, and it's hardy to -20, and it's only $29.97, guys. Looks like it's in a 5 or a 7 gallon. I can't be sure. So those are flowering dogwoods, but they have different types here. They have a red dogwood here. They have a pink dogwood here. They got the instructions right here, so you don't have to, you know, wonder too much how to plant these things. And they're actually cheaper than the ones in Home Depot and Lowe's. Now, whether or not they are healthier, I don't know, but 2 different dogwoods, only $29.97. And they have a white one as well. So, I mean, they're really giving you options here at Walmart. I actually see fruit trees on the other side of the fence, so let's check those out. Yeah, so on the other end of the fence, they have peach trees. This one here is Alberta Peach. It's only $29.97. Right next to that, they have Contender Peach. Full sun, and looks like either a 5 or a 7 gallon. Really nice and healthy. You can see the new growth here. It's all budded up, so the tree is quite alive. That's not a bad price at all compared to what you will pay at the other stores, guys. They have a bunch of potting mix that's been here forever, and then even more peaches. Now, this is the type of peach they have. This is Hale Haven Peach. Oh, that's a pretty peach right there. Right next to Hale Haven Peach, they have Belle of Georgia. Okay, I don't see these other types. I don't see these types of trees, I mean, peach trees at the other stores. So that's interesting to see the Hale Haven and the Belle of Georgia. And that is, what else they have? Another Alberta. And they don't look bad at all, guys. Way cheaper than the other guys. Over here, they have some ones. I'm not sure about these. These are looking kind of rough, or somebody just threw these things up in here. And they are new to the store, so I'm not sure why they would throw. You see that? They literally put a pot on top of a pot. Now, look at that pot. Let's break in that branch right here. Okay, so what do they have? They have Japanese maples. This is Bloodgood for $39.97. And look at that, guys. Look at the Japanese maple. And look at this other tree that somebody literally put something on. It's a shame. But anyway, Japanese maple $39.97 grows 15 to 20 feet tall, and it is hardy to -20. They have a beautiful Japanese magnolia. I have this in my yard. I got it when I bought it was there when I bought the house, and it is a huge tree. You will see it when it flowers later on this month. $29.97. And it looks like that's all they have between the Japanese magnolia and the blood good. Oh, I do see an eastern redbud back here. Here's an eastern redbud. This one is a beauty. 6 hours of sun, only $29.97 for this guy, and it looks like it's in a 5 or a 7 gallon. More Japanese magnolia, guys. Now, they don't have a lot of fruit trees, but at least they have different types that I didn't see at the other stores. I do see more eastern redbuds back here and a weeping willow all the way down here. That green packet there, that's a weeping willow, but I cannot get to it. Let me see if this one is a weeping willow. No, that's an October Glory maple. $29.97. Everybody here is $29.97, guys. I'm not sure about the weeping willow. I'm trying to get to it because it's all the way in the back, but I can't see it. I mean, I can't see the tag, but it's back there. And here it is right here. Oh, that's what is, oh man. This one here is a weeping willow right here that they have this thing on. I'm not sure how much it is because I can't get to it, but it's there, guys. Check out your Walmart if you're looking for a weeping willow, a Japanese maple, or any of the fruit trees that I showed you earlier, guys. The Belle of Georgia peach looks really, really nice. It's a white peach, it looks like, on the inside. Let me know if you have any peaches in your yard and if they do well. The only peach tree that I have is the Bonfire Patio Peach, and it does really, really well for me. The only thing is that, you know, the critters, they go at it, but it's quite fine. Other than that, guys, I mean, that is pretty much all they have right now here in the first week in February. They also have some pansies. You guys know I love pansies, and pansies do well for us all the way up until May. This one here is $5.97. Now, I know some folks will be like, yo, it's too late. You know, it's an annual, it's going to die. But it does pick up steam in January, February, and March. It does burn out in late May into June, but if you're still looking for it and you love pansies like I do, they are here at Walmart. So they have the one with more of a purpley hue with a mix with yellow, and they have a yellowy mix with a peachy, really nice one right here too. This one is $8.98. This is the Expert Gardener brand. That's it for me here at Walmart, guys. Check out your Walmart if you're looking for daffodils, tulips, and hyacinths. I will check in later to check on the roses, but let me know what you think and what your store has. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Remember to hit that notification bell so you'll be one of the first people to know when I put out my new videos. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.